Is 90% silver finally back on the move again? I'm going to let you guys know what happened throughout the day at the shop. I was there this afternoon, and it seemed to be not the same group of people. It seemed like it was one after another coming to buy $50, $60 at a time of 90% silver. And I'm talking face value, okay? So times that by 22.95 times face, almost 23 times face we are charged now for the 90% silver. I'm going to let you guys know what I think on that. I also have a couple opinions. People have asked me in an email. A couple people have asked in the comment section. And I'm getting a little bit of people asking me at the coin shop. Should I trade silver for gold for what's going on in California wildfires? There was another YouTuber did a brief video about this. I didn't really want to get into this because it's a very touchy subject, but I think it's worth granted to talk about it a little bit. So I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on it, and you guys have to make your own decision on that. So please like, share, and subscribe. Let's get into the video right now. 90% silver. Is it back on the move? You know, I've seen about 12 to 15 people today, this afternoon, buying 90% silver, kind of much in bulk, all right? $50 face, $60 face, $80 face. That would seem to be the run. Yes, some people were a little bit less than that. There was nobody really more than $80 face. People were concerned, inflation's going up. We got the inflation report coming out tomorrow. Are people really waking up thinking inflation's going up again? We're going to see the inflation report tick up from 2.7 to 2.9. That's the common theory out there right now, folks. I don't know. All right? I'm going to be honest with you. It is so hard to predict where silver, where gold prices are going to go. All right? I got to make that crystal clear. I don't know. Some people are in fear. Some people may be doing the right thing, are buying it today. I don't know. All right? I'm not saying go buy it tonight if you got the money. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I'm just letting you guys know what's going on at the shop. This is probably the best day of the year so far. Yes, the year is young, but for 90% sales, this has been the best day of the year as of right now. So we had a little bit of uptick on the 9% silver. We did sell a little bit of gold today. We did sell an ounce of platinum today as well. It seemed like it was a little bit busier this afternoon than it was this morning. It died down. I came home. I'm shooting this video. I had something else totally different planned once again for a video for this evening, but I think this is taking the cake right now for this type of video. I'm not here to say silver's 90% silver's back on the bandwagon. It's going full blown. That's not how I'm trying to present this video at all. I'm just letting you know this is one shop saying this. One shop, okay? I just want to let you guys be 100% aware of what I'm saying. That it's day one that we've seen an uptick. Is this going to continue throughout the rest of the week? If I can get that word out, I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna keep you guys updated of what's going on at the shop, because I think it's important. And again, it's just one shop's perspective of what's going on out there. We talked about people not having the money for silver and gold. Well, some people do have the money for silver and gold out there. Not everybody's broke. So we got to keep that in mind too. You know, some people do have money that they can spend right now on silver and gold. Again, when I'm talking about this, if you got money that you're saving for silver and gold, might not be a bad time to pick up a few dollars of junk silver now. I mean, if you have a local coin shop, and if they're not too expensive, maybe it is the time to pick up a couple dollars face here or there. You know, like I've said before in previous videos, folks, a little bit adds up every single time you add to the stack. So just don't look at this pile of Franklin and Walking Half dollars and saying you're never going to get to where this pile is, because you will. You know, I did a little bit of panic buying today myself. I went on eBay. I happened to find 10 Franklin half dollars. He wanted $100. He wanted $100 for the lot of them, and he wanted $9 to ship them. I first offered $95. He declined the offer. I said, well, what the heck's the extra $5? I was trying to save myself $5. I paid just about melt value with the shipping and everything as well. So I was very happy to get them on that price. So I paid a little bit less than $11 each. They are melting for, the last time I checked them, they were melting for about $10.82. The melt value. So I got them right around melt, folks. Maybe a little over melt, but it wasn't that much over melt there. The deals are out there. I was happy to get lucky to get them before I put the offer in. It took them about an hour to decline the offer. Someone else could have come in and bought them now. Buy it now. I mean, someone else could have came in and bought it before this person seen the offer. I said, the heck with it. $5 is not going to break the bank. You know, put on the credit card, the heck with it. And that is what I did today. You know, so when I find the deals, I'm going to pick them up if I can afford to pick them up. And you know what? If it takes me a month or 2 months to pay that credit card bill off, pay a little bit of interest, so what? You know, if I can afford to pay $75, pay $25 the next month, fine. I'll pay a little bit of interest on $25. Big deal, right? You know, that's where my outlook is. Before we get into the California fires, and what I want to say about that is, if you have not checked out our friend at Sobriety in Silver, he has his own YouTube channel. He contacted me way back this past summertime, and you know, he emailed me dozens of times, and I don't mind how many times people email me at all. I am here to help people out one by one, and I really, truly, I've tried to get back to every single email. If I happen to miss your email, please understand I did not miss your email on purpose. Email me again. If you don't hear back from me within 48 hours, reach out to me once more and say this is my second attempt, because I don't want to miss any emails that come through. Sometimes I do miss them here and there, but I try to get back within 48 hours of receiving your email. So check out Sobriety in Silver. Let him know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. He would appreciate it if you would subscribe to him. He's trying to get his subscriber count up to 1,000 subscribers so he can start getting a little bit of paid from YouTube from people watching his videos as well. Because he deserves that. This is like most of us deserve that. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching me. I'm going to get into the video, the fires right now. Now, it's devastating what's going on in California. You know, I feel terrible for these people, what's going on in California. Some of these people had to get out very, very quickly. Had no notice at all. Okay? We know silver is very, very heavy. People have asked me, should I convert my silver into gold in case something like that happens in my neck of the woods? That is something, folks, you're going to have to make your own decision on. I cannot answer that for you. What I will say about silver, you guys know I like silver. That's my metal of choice I stick with. I think it's undervalued. Most of us understand that. But in a predicament like this, are you going to have time to grab your silver to get the heck out of Dodge? The answer is probably no. There's really no fireproof safe to save it, because most of these fireproof safes are only rated for 1, 2, 3 hours. And what happens if the fire department can't get there to your house in less than that time? Oh, all right, that's just one thing. That's something you're going to have to decide to do on yourself. You know, maybe have a different location where you store some of your silver and gold. Family members, friends, if you can trust them. You know, yes, we're going to get into this. I don't want to get into, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. I get that. I agree with that statement 100%, folks. You don't hold it, you don't own it. But if you can trust somebody to hold it for you in a different location, that might be a wise move there. There's also online bullion dealers, online companies that will vote your silver and gold for you. But be warned about this one, though. One thing, you got to make sure that the silver and gold, if you did go this route, the silver and gold you put in, you're going to get the same contents back. Meaning, if you took these halves, you're going to get those halves back. You're not going to get secondary halves, somebody else's halves, whatever. You're going to make sure it's allocated in your name. You're going to get the stuff that you gave to send that company. Those fees are whatever the fees are. They are a high amount if you want it allocated in your name. Is it worth it, though? Again, that's something you're going to have to decide on yourselves. Most of you guys know I live in the state of Florida. We get hurricanes down here. Okay? Last hurricane, I had to pack up my server twice to get the heck out. Twice, but one time we had to get out of Dodge. So with that being said, it takes a little bit of time to stack up the silver, load up in your car, blah blah blah. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time. But luckily I do have 5-gallon buckets where, I put so much in the 5-gallon bucket, put it in the trunk. It's just my grandma and I, we pack some clothes and we get out of Dodge. We got the room for it in the vehicle to do it with. That is the thing you have to consider as well. Yes, you got to consider even a house fire. You got to consider everything. But if a normal house fire happens, normally the fire department can put it out within less than the time that your safe is rated for as a fireproof safe. Everything's risky, okay? Nothing is safe to hold silver, to hold gold at your home. You have a risk there too. You have a risk of a third-party person holding your silver and gold. Again, we can get back to it. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. Yeah, but if you can find a good company to do it with, and I would do my research on this, really may not be a bad option because at least it's protected that way. There are fees, like I said, there are fees associated with that. You're going to have to do your own due diligence on that. Would I do it? Even though I live in the state of Florida with her? No. Me personally, I'm taking my chances. I do have an off-site location, though. I will let you guys know that. I don't keep everything at the house. Even at the coin shop that I work with, our owner has a few safes at his house that are for the shop for extra storage because we can't hold it all at the shop. But everything is underneath lock and key, combination key codes. Some of these safes have the higher value stuff, has a key code in a combination to get into the safe. The shop is well protected by alarms. If the alarm goes off in the middle of the night, our phones go off with it to see what's going on at the shop. We have learned at the shop, we can't have balloons tied to something at the shop because those balloons may fall off that string and start floating around. Any moment, that alarm's going to go off. So we have learned that we cannot use balloons anymore at the shop. So that's happened 2 or 3 times, and we finally said, the heck with these balloons, the heck with the alarm going off at 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m. in the morning, because they come loose with the AC coming on, the heat coming on, whatever time of year it is. But we have learned not to use the balloons no more in the shop. So we never had a problem at the shop. We kind of live in a safe area of the state, so we're fortunate with that. And the ones that do work at shop live within, the longest one out lives about 16 miles away. I'm very close to the shop. The owner's very close to the shop. The other associates mostly live very close to the shop as well. So with that being said, all our phones do get the information if something does happen during closed business hours. So with that being said, folks, do your due diligence. Don't use any of this information as financial advice, please. But if you do have questions about silver, gold, or platinum, my email is wide open. Email me away. Let me know, guys, what your concerns are. Let me know if you have questions. If you're new, if you're not new to stacking, but you still have a question, Because if you don't ask, I can't help. And that's the bottom line. I can't help people if you don't ask the questions. And remember, there's not a stupid question out there. It might sound stupid to yourself, but, you know, we all have to learn. And if I don't know something, of course, I don't know everything about silver and gold. I don't. I'm going to be honest with this with you. You know, there's some stuff that these rare coins come in, and I can look it up on eBay, or I look it up in the gray sheet that we get, the gray sheet that we get for the shop every single week for prices, or we're looking in books, folks, because we don't know everything. And I'm gonna tell you, I mean, that's how it is. I mean, sometimes there's a rare coin that comes on, we never seen something like this before, or it's a rare key date, we don't know the exact price of it. We're looking up the information to give the customer the best price possible. We're not gonna play a guessing game with any type of coin, bar, round. You know, some of the rounds, you know, the common rounds, and yeah, we know that. But if it's a rare round, if we think we can sell it, we're going to pay up more. All right? I'm just going to be honest with you guys. We tried to give the best price possible, and some people don't like our prices, but that is how the games is played at times. We can't please everybody, but we sure try and how to please everybody that comes walking through that door with their questions or concerns. And, you know, I'm like I said, I'm an open book here, so ask your questions away. The best way to reach me is by email. If you want to leave it in the comment section. And please, folks, if you see something in the comment section, you can answer it back. Let's all try to help one another out. That's the biggest thing we can do, is try to help this community one by one. Let's educate more and more people. And to the next video, I hope this finds it useful for you folks. Coin Shop Chris is out.